there, welcome back. This is a What's Up Wednesday, which basically just means it's going to be a little bit shorter of a video and a little bit more chill. Today I'm just going to be doing a little bit of gouache painting. I'm following along with a Sarah Burns tutorial on how to do clouds and just kind of playing with my gouache to see how I can use it and understand the medium a little bit better because, like I've said before, I want to level up my gouache skills. So one way to do that is to just simply play and do some little mini paintings. So that's what I'm doing today. Additionally, in my last video, I talked about wanting to do 30 gouache paintings this year. I'm going to count this as one of those paintings, even though there's going to be like 8 of them all together, but they're all little mini ones. So I didn't want to count each one of those as a single painting. So I had this tote bag. I've had it around for I don't know how many years, just kind of sitting around, and it was kind of boring beige color with some nice words and a little floral wreath on it, but it just seemed like it was lacking something. And the other week, after I had played with my inks, I had a great idea to do this. So you can see that what I did is I took and wet the canvas and then just kind of dropped some of the ink on there so that I got these fun little bursts of color, and I think that it looks really nice and works really well with the words on there. So hopefully that'll make it something that I'll actually want to use sometimes. So we'll see. I think that I'm not going to be able to wash it though, because I'm not sure that ink would stay in there if I wash it. If anybody has any tips on ways to make sure that that ink sets into the fabric and doesn't come out, let me know. This is India ink, so maybe it will set in there and it won't come out. I don't know. I've never tried this before. Some of those turned out a lot better than I thought they were going to. As I was doing them, some of them just kind of looked meh as they were wet, but when I came back to them after they dried, I think they turned out really nice. I'm going to give you another quick close-up here. I really like this one. I think this one turned out so nice. I love how the edges are super soft and it looks really fluffy, and it looks like a cloud. It really feels like a cloud to me, and I really like that one. This one I kind of like. It's got some kind of yellowish brownish in there, which you sometimes see like at a sunset or something like that. I think that it maybe came down a little bit too far with the blue over here, but overall it does kind of look and feel like a soft cloud. Some of these other ones I think were a little bit less successful, like focus. Like this one down here, I'm not as fond of. This one I didn't mind too much, but I think it's lacking some of the really bright whites, so I was having a hard time getting them back in there, and I think it's just kind of the consistency of my gouache. I was having it a little bit too wet, or playing with it while it was still wet on the page a little bit. But anyway, this was a lot of fun. This was really cool. I think that playing with your supplies like this is a really great idea, and you don't end up with like a finished piece, but if you just got like a cool little sketchbook, you know, that you can play in. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing this. This is definitely something that I will do again. It's very low pressure. I wasn't expecting to make any final pieces, so it was fun to just have these tiny little paintings that I could play with and learn a little bit more about my gouache without having to be stressed about how it turned out, because these were just practice pieces and that's how I went into it. thinking about them, and that's how they're going to be, because, well, there's like 9 of them on a page. The only way I could make this into a final piece is to cut them out into tiny little paintings, which I don't really want to do. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do more of this sort of thing in the future, just to learn some different techniques with my gouache and just kind of play with it and hopefully get better. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Think about subscribing, and I will see you again next week. Bye. Well, that's it for today. That was a lot of fun. I was following along with Sarah Burns' gouache tutorial on how to do clouds, and this is what I ended up with. I'm pretty happy with most of them. I think my favorite is probably this one right here. It looks very soft and very much like a cloud. I really like that one. This one is pretty nice too. This one's okay. This is how I've traditionally done clouds, and it is pretty nice for a very stylized look, but these other ones look a little bit kind of more real. I really like that one. I love how soft and kind of light and ethereal it looks. As always, if you enjoy the video, please give it a like. Think about subscribing. I would really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun just kind of playing with my paints for a little bit today, and I hope you enjoyed watching. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.